Well, ladies and gentlemen, dude, I managed to lose my voice, I think, in the turkey trot this morning. Just too much cold air. Pretty interesting little football game now. Pretty interesting little football game. Oh man, so many things that you could be really furious or really happy about. What a wild ass football game so far. Oh man. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Just want to see what happens at the end of this here football game. Figured why not watch it with you humans. Welcome to my YouTube and my Twitch and my Facebook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody feeling? Yo, the officiating has been butt. It's been butt. Cowboys ball. Cowboys ball, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys ball. Yeah, we can get synced up. Dak is throwing the football on the sideline. Curse is nodding his head. Dak is throwing. Dak is spitting. Dak clicks his hand. Dak has a ball. He said something. He threw the ball. Commercial. Sync it up. That's where I am. Sync it up, baby. Sync it up, baby. Yeah, the ref's been awful. And I'm not even blame ref guy. But like the one that put him on the 1 yard line, the call on Anthony Brown, that was a bad call. I think the hold on Biotish was a bad call. That was a bad call. That was a 30-something yard run. Whew, let's go, Jeff from the 940. What up, Lewis? Welcome, everybody. If you don't follow me on not Party at Jeff's, Jared, there's no Party at Jeff's. If you don't follow me on any of these different outlets, Jeff Kavanaugh on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, I need you on all of them. I need you everywhere because you never know what's going to happen in the world. I need you. Coach B in the super chat. Look at you on a Thanksgiving. I appreciate you, Coach. I appreciate everybody, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. Much love to all of you out there. If you had somebody that you were able to spend Thanksgiving with, that is awesome. If you weren't, welcome into my house. And we're having Thanksgiving together right this second. But it's not a party at Jeff's house. It's a party at Jeff's house through the screen. So, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Peter in Sweden is here. There's not a party at my house, okay? There's not a party at my house. There's just not. Have you guys seen my Hagrid and Buckbeak setup? You guys seen that? Kickoff to get this synced up. Has it? Pollard does. 10. Ooh, got stuffed on the 14. That's not good. Talk us off the ledge. What are you doing on the ledge? What are you doing on the ledge? Oh, and a flag. Maybe we'll start from the 7. Wouldn't that be cool? It's not. Look, what teams get to do if you don't have good wide receivers is they get to play press man and jack up your dudes at the line of scrimmage, and it doesn't hurt. Although Gallup has caught the 2 bombs, I kind of wish that the Cowboys would be that aggressive earlier in the game, you know, where it's like, look, that's the way they're playing us. Bombs over Baghdad. I can't sing my Outcast right now because my voice is gone from the turkey trot. What time does it start? It's happening right now. The game is on right dang now. Oh, they really are going to start from the 7-yard line. Jeez. And they really are going to start off with a dump off. What happened to the aggressive team that got into overtime? What happened to that team? The team that was just like, let's go down the field. Let's have a good time. Let's get after it. That's the team I want to watch. If this game ends in a tie, I'll lose my mind, Parker. I'll lose my mind. Hadn't been a good day for the Cowboys corners. Been an up and down day for pretty much every Cowboys offensive lineman. I got to tell you, the Cowboys offense on the whole, like the second half has been pretty good. About a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. The offense has been pretty good in the second half. Dak was obviously great in the fourth quarter. So was Gallup. But on the whole, I mean, there's just been some really bizarre plays from the Cowboys throughout this thing where it's like people blocking the wrong direction leaving people unblocked. Tyron did it once. The right side did it once on a handoff going left to Pollard. And I'm just like, man, you're not even playing your assignments. Like, people don't even know what they're supposed to be doing on a play. That is a weird thing to have happen. You had a full week to get ready for this one. That's right, Dakota. Roll out of there. Just a bad throw. Well, they're probably going to have good field position, ladies and gentlemen. Raiders probably going to have good field position. Why does Dak throw it so much better running left than right? Well, he made a good throw running right earlier, but it's just a bad throw. How do you play so well for an entire quarter, drag your team back into this thing, and then throw that ball? I don't know. I just don't know. Well, at least they didn't get the punt blocked or anything. It's a great punt, but they keep screwing up the returns. Watch. Call that a block in the back, please. Is there a flag down? Ha! Of course there's a flag down. If you return a punt in the NFL, there will be a flag down. So that's from the 35. One of the refs can talk them out of it. Don't talk them out of it. Back them up some more. Back them up some more. Dak does need to run it. This is CeeDee's face that you're seeing. Charles Dickens, crazy dog. Stump is the one that's chasing the ball while I pet this one. Yo, this is very much an ump show, ref show. And I am not here for ump show, ref show. I'm here for sport ball. I'm here for football. Joyce Tanners. Oh, St. Louis is in the building. Hello. Hello. Oh, what's happening, Mark? What's up, Facebook? What's up, Twitch? What's up, Facebook? Twitch, YouTube. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Is there a way we can get these refs not to suck? No, there's not. Yeah, it's a block in the back, dude. Why are you complaining? You blocked a guy in the back. You block a guy in the back, they're going to call you for blocking a guy in the back. That's the way the block in the back rule works. There's not a party at Jeff's house if we win. There's not a party at Jeff's house. Hey, you're all up in the shop, bro. Yo, this game is wild ass. Wild ass. I'll be a little bit sad if they lose. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, Don, I stay pretty calm during the games. I get a little bit excited. I think it's just because it became like I've been covering the team for 11 years. So a lot of it is more like, what are we going to talk about? What's going on? Than it is like, let's go. But, I do want them to win. I surely do. Their kicker is good. What's your dog's name? Well, we got CeeDee and we got Stompface. 2nd and 2 for the Raiders. I don't like it, boys. I don't like it. We have been struggling to cover those wide receivers. Their kicker apparently is better than our kicker. Hey, you could have already won this game if your kicker would make kicks. How about that? Will they change the kicker if they lose this game? No, because, oh my God, because the special teams coordinator has way too much power. The Raiders are across the 50. They're across the 50. I mean, what are y'all – like Hooker, Jordan Lewis, is this the worst game Jordan Lewis has ever played in football? Like, what are we – just tackle the things. Like, how do you have such a bad day just tackling? It's the bare minimum. They've given up 509 yards today. That's what the Cowboys have done. The bare minimum is just a tackle. Just tackle. Diggs can hit. Diggs can't tackle. He can hit. He can't tackle. That's the dude that can tackle. If Micah Parsons doesn't make the play, nobody makes the play. That is the Cowboys' defense in this game. If Micah Parsons makes the play gets made. If not, play doesn't get made. You know what? I take that back. Tristan Hills actually made a couple plays, which is kind of wild. But boy, Curse has been getting tore up. Lewis has been getting tore up. Brown has been getting tore up and penalized. I didn't really notice Diggs getting tore up, but boy, they are not covering for nothing. For nothing. Please be a hero, Micah Parsons. Micah! If ain't nobody else going to make a play, that dude's going to make a play. 11 just got a sack. Micah Parsons just got a sack. If ain't nobody else, I told y'all during the week, didn't I? I said this is another bad right tackle that Micah Parsons is going to beat the shit out of. If ain't nobody else going to make a play, 11 is going to make a play. 11 will make the play. I think Micah Parsons just broke DeMarcus Ware's rookie sack record. Yeah, Ninja Nuts. My voice is totally gone, and it's like I haven't been yelling or anything. It just happened this morning. I think it happened because of the turkey trot. Oh, God, we're playing man defense. Oh, my God, we're playing man defense. Please don't throw a flag. Anthony Brown, flag number 9,000, is going to be the game loser. Attaboy, AB. That's how you get flagged for. What is that, 4 PIs today? That's how you lose a game. Anthony Brown. How are you playing man defense on 3rd and 18 knowing your dudes have been getting torched all day and that dude's committed 96 PIs? Jeez. Ball game. Another PI. Oh, God, he was holding him the whole route anyway. Shut up. Chill out. I mean, it's actually probably not even PI. What are the announcers saying? Are they saying it's PI? That might not even be PI. I don't know that was PI. 12 penalties for 156 yards. 12. Gosh, you're going to have to bank on a missed kick. Shit, they shouldn't even kick. They should just throw it at Anthony Brown again. Throw it into the end zone to Anthony Brown. That'll put you on the 1. Then run it in. Going for 2 killed us. We got the 2. What are you talking about? The missed extra point early is what killed you. Miss field goal, miss extra point. You got the 2 to get to overtime. Oh, God. If Parsons don't make a play, don't nobody make a play. Thank you, puppies. Thank you, puppies. Come here. Get early going for 2. Yeah, I'm fine if you go for 2 early or if you go for 2 late. I don't care. I don't care. Once your kicker misses an extra point and then misses a field goal, if you want to start going for 2, good for you. Good for you. I don't think that's PI, though. That is not a good showing, defense. Chip shot field goal for the ball game. If I know the Cowboys, Bones will do something stupid. He'll call the block play. Why people mad at AB is 4 PIs today. Maybe 1 isn't real. He's got 4 of them. Maybe 2 of them are fake. I really don't think the one in the end zone was really a PI. But that one you could have called defensive holding 15 yards earlier if you wanted to. Just not a lot of ball awareness. Not a lot of ball awareness. Yeah, it probably wasn't PI. His hands were up. He didn't get his head turned, but he also didn't run into the receiver. Receiver should have came back through him. Then it's PI. He didn't. Missed the kick, you jerk. Missed the kick, you jerk. They iced him. They iced him. Oh, false start. Huh. Now miss it. Oh. No, I'm not going to look at the chat. If it's actually. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, been some iffy PI calls. Let's get in here and block this. Wide right. Block it or go wide right. 40 yards. It's pretty much an NFL chip shot. Oh, yeah. Good one was just totally guessing to try to block it. And that's offsides. You're going to give him 5 yards back. Just totally guessing to try to see if he could get it blocked. Gave him back 5 yards. I blame Bones Fossil. That's his kind of thing. Yeah, no Tank and Randy is a real problem. So is no receivers. They just keep running these stupid 5-yard curls like Jason Garrett's still here because the receivers can't get open. So they just spread the field out and see which DB backs up the most and throw curls all day. It's a disgusting offense. Shout out to Pollard returning a kick. So that oh my God, he did it again. He just did it again. He just gave him a first down. Or was there a timeout? He did it again. It's a first down. Why would you? Is that their genius idea? Is to give him a first down to try to make plays on defense? McCarthy's going to punch Bones Fossil in the face. McCarthy's going to punch Bones Fossil in the face. And Goodwin didn't even hit the ball. He didn't even hit the ball. I mean, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Goodwin, what are you doing? Oh, they're on 1st and 10. They're going to try to kick it. Football God should punish them. You could miss this because football God does not like this. I bet Goodwin's just going to keep trying. He's going to keep trying to go block it. He's going to keep trying. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. It's good. Game over. Cowboys lose. Cowboys lose. It's either Anthony Brown's fault or Greg Zerline's fault or the ref's fault. You pick. Well, you guys want to know the good news? The only good news I got for you today? 2 things. 1, it's Thanksgiving and I love you. 2, a week from now, you should have CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, and Tank Lawrence back. That'll be nice. That wasn't fun. I mean, so many penalties and so many big plays on defense. And well, that's that. That is that. Okay, dog. Okay. Get the ball. Bring it to me. They're still not making the playoffs. Probably not. Brown is good. He just got exposed. Brown's had a pretty good year. I just got to be pretty good. He just got to be pretty good. Yes, your wide receivers will be back next week. Both of them. Jeff, talk about how wrong you were about Micah. I was told they drafted a linebacker. If they drafted a linebacker, it'd be a bad pick. Turns out they drafted an edge rusher. If you'd have told me he was this good of an edge rusher, I'd have said that was a great pick. I love Micah. I want to hear someone answering for how pathetic this was. Like, who would you like to fire? Who's in trouble? That's the one thing I don't understand is when it's like, someone must be held accountable. Like, all right, who? Trying to kick from 59 when your kicker is 1 of 3 on the year from over 50. You could question that call. Although it didn't cost you points, you still forced a punt on that drive. Offensive lineman running the wrong play sometimes. Dak misfiring. Schultz had a big drop. 5 million penalties. It's got to be a record for penalty yards. Okay, thank you. I don't know. I have to go back. I'm like Garrett. I got to go back and watch the tape. Figure out who I'm going to blame. Dak needs to be better. Over the course of the game, I agree with you. There's at least 2 or 3 throws where you're like, come on, man, make that throw. Shit, including the one in overtime, right? That was the overtime throw, right? 3rd and 3. You got to make that throw. But God, what he did in the 4th quarter, what a monster. But that's the way it goes. Sean Hawkhill played with his dad's penalty flags as a kid. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. We need a new QB. Jeez, did you guys miss the whole game? Like, did you just watch the overtime drive? Holy crap. Your bad QB was dropping bomb dimes. Jeez. Yeah, the penalties are the biggest problem today. I mean, for crying out loud, dudes, clean it up a little bit. What they end up having? 160 yards of penalties? That's just goofy. Randy is eligible next week, but I hadn't heard that he'll be ready next week. But Tank Lawrence, I have heard will be ready next week, and CD and Amari will be ready next week. So that's good. Kim Dunn, Brown has to go. Need to cut old players. If you want, you can throw Calvin Joseph out there. Problem is, Calvin Joseph couldn't go out there because he got in a fight on a punt. So he got kicked out of the game. Yeah, the officiating was ass. That was an officiating group that loves to throw flags and get a bunch of attention. Jeff, where's the Harry Potter set? Well, I don't have a whole setup, but I can show you the Harry Potter things I have so far. Okay. This is Hagrid's hut and Hagrid and Buckbeak. And then Harry and Griphook are over there defending the Dickens village. Anthony Brown will not be one of my J-Sogs. Yeah, I don't think he'll be one of my stars of the game. Are we getting rid of Greg Zuerlein yet? Man, probably should. Probably should. Jeff, I love you, man, and I need you to talk to me. AB is garbage. McGovern should be benched. And Gallup is good, but not a number one guy. Yeah, Gallup's not a number one guy. He's not supposed to be a number one guy. He's a number two guy. Maybe a number three guy. Your wide receivers were missing again. Well, that was that. 7-4. Why was Collins sitting on the bench? I don't know. Here's the thing about Lyle Collins. He's a better right tackle than Terrence Steele. So I don't know why he wasn't out there. But I did say this week that I didn't love the Lyle Collins-Max Crosby matchup because Lyle Collins, if you had to say what his weakness is, I would say it is the fast, twitchy pass rushers. Like as a run blocker, he's way better than Terrence Steele. And as a pass blocker, meh. Lyle is the better anchor. Terrence is the better mover. So I don't hate if you were like as a team going to be like, hey, we like this matchup, but I don't think that's what they're doing. I think they're saying, hey, Terrence is our right tackle. Whatever. At what point do they stop feeding Zeke and give Pollard the lead role? Now, there is a question. Now, Zeke is banged up. But yeah, Tony Pollard, I don't know what else you can do. You can only outperform a guy for so long before it should be your damn job. Yeah, defense didn't play well. I mean, this defense is really if you want to be honest about this defense, all those turnovers that they were forcing early in the year is really covering up for a lack of talent. Like Micah Parsons is incredible, right? Outside of Micah Parsons, name me the above average defensive starter on this football team outside of Parsons. Like Diggs is the hardest one to say because you could say he's an above average corner in terms of like number one in the league right now for EPA per play if you're into the nerd stuff because he has 8 picks. But on a down in, down out basis, I don't think he's better than an average starter. Nobody on your defensive line that played today that's not named Parsons is better than an average starter. None of your linebackers are better than an average starter. Lewis and Brown aren't better than an average starter, and your Curse at times plays that way, but the turnovers have been masking that you don't have a really talented defense. You have Micah Parsons. That's what you got. Right, Randy and Tank, they're not out there. I do think Tank is obviously an above-average starter, and I believe Gregory is as well. Vander's is not. I don't think Vander's is good. Do you think the Boss Man ejection was fair? When Boss Man got ejected, I was driving home from my parents' house, and I just heard Brad Sham talking about it, and he didn't seem outraged about it, so I'll go see it. We'll go see it. Our punter did a good job, if that matters. Oh, I'm missing super chats, aren't I? I'm sorry, guys. If you have super chatted, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Let's see. Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan. Let's see what you got. What is AUD? Where's that from? Dak was pretty average for the first 3 quarters, great in the fourth, missed an OT. Yeah, and look, I'm a Dak defender. Dak's career says that Dak is a top 10 and perhaps top 5 quarterback in football. But today he missed too many throws that you got to make. He missed too many throws that are easy. And he made a bunch of throws that most guys in the league aren't going to hit. The Michael Gallup bombs, both of them, like there was nowhere else to put that ball. 90% of the starters in the league are missing that throw because there's nowhere to put it except exactly where he put it. The Trapper, officials should be ashamed. They ruined what should have been a really fun game to watch. Bad calls on both sides. Yeah, I'm glad the Raiders got so many penalties called later to make it seem kind of even, because early on I was like, man, I am not complaining about official guy, but this does not seem like it's being called real even at all. Let me see here. Do I have another? There we go. Yes, Swamp. Like, why? Because he play like he ate his meal already. All of them did, though. Like, Neal was a terrible tackler today. And honestly, if you talk about Neal on the year, he hasn't been good. Curse was a bad tackler today. Diggs isn't a good tackler anyway, but you would still, I don't know, each day I want them to tackle well. He's not a good tackler. It's just not getting Van Der Esch. Like, most of the time you're like, is he out there? Is Van Der Esch even out there? I don't know. Don't see him a lot. Let's see. Taking the Renfro no fumble on the 3rd and 4 PI actually initiated the contact. I think at least 2 of the PIs on Brown were bullshit. I think the refs, it's just their reaction when they see a DB not look for the ball is to throw a flag. That's their reaction. And it shouldn't be. Their reaction should be what actually happened on this play. Did this person commit pass interference? But their reaction is didn't get his head around, and those 2 and the receiver didn't catch the ball. Let me throw this flag. I don't like, even in the first quarter, the Waller play where he got 2 feet down and then there's stupid rules. There was no football move or whatever. So whatever they called it on the field was going to be what it was. So they shouldn't have challenged. McCarthy did right there because they wouldn't have overturned it. But on the field, that's the sort of play they're supposed to let go and let it play out to its conclusion. Neal makes a great play, throws it back in bounds, Cowboys football. And then on review, probably wouldn't get overturned. And that's what the refs are supposed to do. I was mad they didn't do that one right. Let's see. Chris, what kind of an impact player can we draft that makes the same kind of impact that Parsons does around pick 25? I feel like the chances of finding a player like that at 25 are low. What you can get at 25 fairly consistently that can be a really good player is if I could interest you in like an offensive tackle. You could usually find a rookie starting offensive tackle at 25. You could find – it's supposed to be a good year for edge rushers if you want to find an edge, depending on what you want to do with Parsons. At 25, you could pick another good linebacker. Linebackers don't usually go – well, nowadays, crap. A lot of them do go top 10, 12-ish. But, yeah, so that's that. Do you think they're overcome with injuries or crumbling? So I don't think that Cowboys YouTubers trash. Wow, thank you. I don't think they're crumbling because a lot of games this year they have overcome having important players missing, but now they have stopped doing it. And I think that's, for the most part, I think that's just life in the NFL. If you don't have your best players, you're going to be in trouble. It's going to be hard for a sustained period to keep winning football games. But at the same time, man, over the last few weeks, when the offense gets the ball, like I don't expect them to do crap with it. And that's different. Normally I expect them to do really well. Right now, when they get the ball, I don't expect them to do well. I expect somebody to screw up a blocking assignment. I expect a holding penalty, a false start. I expect Dak to miss a throw, and then I expect somebody to drop the ball. So there's a lot of things in there that they just have to do better, period. Mm-hmm. Is there a chance we can keep our top 3 wide receivers next year from El Notorious on Twitch? You could if you really wanted to. I don't think they will. I think either Gallup will go somewhere else and get his monies, and you'll get a comp pick for it, or they'll trade Amari Cooper to save a bunch of money to give to, say, Randy Gregory, or maybe give some of it to Michael Gallup. I do not believe your top 3 receivers will be back next year. I believe 2 of them will be. Oh, we get some negative Nancy's in here. Jeff Deck has had a number of terrible games in a row. I wouldn't call that terrible. I would say for an elite quarterback, I do expect him to play a little bit better than what he did today, at least in terms of the consistency. Jeremy, we going to let the Eagles catch up? No, you're not going to let the Eagles catch up because you get to play the Eagles and you get to handle it yourself. But the Eagles are going to make the playoffs. I told people that 2 weeks ago. The Eagles are going to be the 6 or 7 seed. Yes, Swamp. It always feels like we're going to lose when offense stalls, then we become unstoppable under pressure. Why don't we have that urgency early? I don't know. I think that's a great question. When it was time to go, and they're running the same coverage they've been running all game, you start dropping dimes on deep balls, and it's just like, dude, where was that? Why are we going all game throwing 5-yard curls and quick outs and dump offs? Like, they're daring you to throw bombs. You're showing me at the end of the game that you can throw that bomb. Throw that thing. Throw it on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10. I do it on NCAA when I play it on the video games. You either catch it or you get a PI. Ask Anthony Brown. Nathan Lowe, 4 PIs. Yep. They probably need to find another receiver. Matt, 500 the remainder of the schedule. Lucky to go. Oh, no, they'll go over 500 the rest of the way. Their schedule's butt. You're going to get CD, Amari, and Tank Lawrence back this week. You're going to beat the Saints. You've got a bunch of NFC East games left. Those teams are terrible. Cowboys will be over 500 the rest of the way. But, hey, instead of chasing the 1 seed, maybe now you are going to be – what are they now, 7-4? Yeah, maybe you'll be 11-6, which is not what you were hoping for. What you thinking and what you're drinking? I'm actually drinking Dr. Pepper. And I'm thinking I need to check my phone because a buddy of mine is coming over to get a plate. He is ill and can't be around people, so I got some leftovers for him so he can make a plate. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Yeah. What's your Twitch, Jeff? I think it's twitch.tv/Jeff Kavanaugh. Yeah. Facebook is Jeff Kavanaugh. YouTube is Jeff Kavanaugh. Twitch is Jeff Kavanaugh. It's all Jeff Kavanaugh. 0 games played out of our second round pick corner. He's been hurt most of the year. But yeah, it's tough. You would like to see a second round pick be a starter as a rookie, Kelvin Joseph. And obviously it's not going to happen. Hell, maybe it'll happen next week. This team ain't afraid to bench people, you know. Especially people who get penalties. Maybe that's why they put Lyle down, because he committed some penalties. Maybe they'll look at Anthony Brown and those 4 called penalties, and they'll say, hey, Kelvin, you want to get you some? Go get you some. Wissy. All right, here's super optimistic. Fargate. Dallas is 7-4. Eagles 2 back. We're getting Cooper, Lamb, and Tank next week. Then Gregory and Gallimore probably win the last 6 games. You'll win 4 of them at least, I bet. You'll win at least 4 of them. Did you like to call it a punt in OT? I am play to win guy, not play to extend the game or not lose guy. So it was 4th and 3, right? I'd have gone for it. That's me. I'm putting the game on the back of my offense, not my defense. If you can convert 4th and 3, we can go try to win this game. If you can't, we lose. I'm that wild ass that I would go for that. I would say, yo, let's go. Let's go do it. Let's see here. Yeah, the refs sucked. Wow, you're amazing. Calling idiot Bones would jump off sides twice. Yeah. Bones is a wild ass, man. Bones is a wild ass. And the Cowboys special teams on the whole this year have been pretty good. But those offsides sucked. Those sucks. Super chat from my guy Aaron. The Raiders' key to getting downfield was just throw it up at Brown and let the refs do the rest. Yeah, and at least two of them, he probably didn't deserve it, but holy crap, dude. How many yards were the Anthony Brown PIs worth? 100? At least 80? I don't know. I mean, 3rd and freaking 18, though. And maybe this is the thing about football, right? Everybody just picks who they're going to be mad at and they yell about it. I wonder if on 3rd and 18, when it's been exposed that in man coverage, your guys can't really cover them, whether it's Zay Jones or Renfro or Waller or Deshaun Jackson, like you can't cover them one-on-one, right? Maybe your defensive coordinator should make sure you're too deep on the last play and assume and just know that Parsons is going to get some pressure and make them get it out on time. It's 3rd and 18. Have somebody over the top where AB doesn't have to do that. I have to go back and look. Was Kazee there in time? Maybe he did have the help. I don't know, but you could have run zone. You could have done something different. Carson, thanks for keeping us sane, Jeff. I got to say I was mad the Cowboys passed on Slater, but I have to give props to Micah. Yeah, Micah's awesome. And Rashawn Slater might be a rookie all-pro. So turns out you weren't going to go wrong with that pick because they are both stud. What Micah is doing is a freaking edge. When he didn't play that at Penn State is freaking unbelievable. Rob in the super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Can we move Collins to guard already? He needs to play. I do think, I will have to go back and watch. You have to watch the tape. That's the rules. That if you don't think that your left guard played well, which I'll have to go back and see, and you think that Steele did, which is a pass protector, Steele did not jump out to me as having a bad day, so that would be good. They love Terrence Steele, man. So Lyle Collins is under contract for a while. Terrence Steele could be a cheap right tackle. Yeah. Maybe next week they put Lyle Collins at left guard. He'd be better than McGovern. So, yeah. Super chat. Brown Beatish will be scrutinized. A+, mix it up. Yeah, center's false starting always creeps me out. Like, you're the center. If you move, snap the ball. What are you doing? Like, their center got called for a fake false start. Hey, you, stop putting the ball in contact with the laptop. Okay? Drop it. Thank you. CH, truth is they didn't call. We suck in coverage. I'll disagree with at least one and maybe two of the Anthony Brown calls. Now, I will say there was one where I do think the refs kind of got tired of calling PI on Anthony Brown because I do think there was another one that they could have called that they didn't. And I think that might be it. They were just like, we've called 15 on this dude. Like, he's not going to figure this out. Let's just let this one go. Chess Red Eagle. It's not even the yards on the penalties. I believe around half the penalties came on 3rd and longs. Yeah. The good news is I remember at least one where you had a 3rd and 10 that they gave you a free first down on, but they did have a bunch of penalties and penalties that weren't at great times. That was bad. That was bad. Deshaun King, I appreciate you in the super chat, my guy. Thank you to everybody. Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube. Why not play coverage on 3rd and 18? Bill, go Mets in the super. I agree. It'll drive you nuts if your 4 rushers don't get home and they have all day, but at the same time, you're getting smoked. I do agree with you, Deshaun, there. I don't wish Dak could leave, but yeah, you'd see how important he is real fast. You would see how important he is real fast. That dude is super good. But he still could have played better. He sure could have. All right, guys, I'm going to go. There's another football game, and I got a buddy coming over. Get him a plate. And I love you. Remember that, okay? Make sure, if it's not too much trouble, to follow me on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Jeff Kavanaugh on all of them. Fire everyone. Love you. Bye. Remember, you have no idea what anyone's going through. Please send me your recommendations for what to get for lost voice, throat, scratchy, sore throatness. Thank you. Have a great night. I love everyone. The end.